On a dark and dreary night, when it's quieter than an exam venue, and you need some help, there is only one man to call. He is Actuary Man!
Good evening. I'm Walter Calculate of Channel 2.71828 Edmonton, home of the Oilers. Tonight's top story, Actuary Man. Analytical aristocrat or cowardly contrarian?
Actuary Man applies his skill set to solving problems in many different regions and areas, even the other side of the world. And despite what his initials might imply, he works all day and all night. And just like any hero, he has his own rogue gallery of villains that include underwriters, zombie companies, and black swan events.
So what are actuaries doing to improve society? Well, firstly, actuaries are making their work easier to understand. While previously their work might have been secret and hard to understand, what they're doing now is opening up work which might have previously been confidential. This means that their analysis can now be shared with the wider community, so that the regular person can access them from the comfort of their own living room. This means things like technical reports are also including easy-read versions in layman's terms, so that when people are reading them, they don't misunderstand something, like I did. Actuaries are also investigating different metrics for exposure to make insurance risk more affordable for the everyday policyholder. And while we're on the topic of contrast, let's see this contrast in action with an example from motor.
Compare the pair. Same age, same income, same super contribution.
But one of them is a safe driver, and the other... I've killed him! It was his time. But at least I've calculated my reserves adequately.
What was that? That sounds like something that's come out of No, I can't. I'm no longer endorsing and narrating this until I get a better speech.
That's not what happens.
Exactly. Roll the tape back.
Ooh, I should probably slow down.
Actuaries are not only using telematics to better price insurance risks, they're using them to help shape driver behaviour for the better, making roads safer for everyone who uses them. For example, if a driver is speeding, then a telematic device can send them a notification allowing them to slow down. It can even notify them if they're going the wrong way down a street that only has one combined inlet or outlet.
No way!
Exactly. But that's not the only way that Actuary Man is helping society. Actuary Man is setting up flood and cyclone reinsurance pools. This allows insurance to continue to be offered in regions where otherwise insurers may be traditionally unable to price risks. This helps protect vulnerable policyholders and ensures that they still have access to funds in times of need. So how does a reinsurance pool work? Reinsurance pools work by transferring some of the risk to a government-guaranteed pool of funds, thus reducing an insurer's exposure and keeping premiums down.
Because Actuary Man knows that sometimes, despite all your best preparation, things don't always go to plan. And when the wind's so strong that it's blowing everything away, Actuary Man will be there to help. But how does he have the money to afford this?
The Cyclone Reinsurance Pool is funded by charging reinsurance premiums to insurers on each policy sold across their entire portfolio. Hence the pool is funded by all policyholders rather than just those that live in catastrophe-prone regions. But that's not the only way that Actuary Man is helping deal with catastrophes. Transition modelling can help businesses move away from CO2-intensive resources and promote a net zero society. While the use of drones and AI imaging means that the extent of damage after a catastrophe event can easily be determined rather than waiting on a claims assessor individually assessing each property, this means faster payments to those in need. And just like other heroes that we can't show for legal reasons, Actuary Man has his own sidekicks that he works with. This includes governments whom he advises on policy decisions. This involves burgeoning issues such as mental health. In Australia, mental health conditions have now become the leading cause of total and permanent disability claims, increasing by over 700% in the 30 to 40 age bracket over the last decade. Mental health conditions are complex, with each diagnosis and treatment needing to be tailored individually, leading to a large cost. Actual modelling is helping policymakers allocate resources in key areas to support those in need, while also looking at new technologies to leverage. For example, AI agents could be used to analyse unstructured medical case notes, or could also be used to support patient therapy. Predictive models analyse facial and speech patterns which can identify clues that might otherwise have been missed, while it can also be used to provide patients round-the-clock access to therapists or someone to talk to which might otherwise be unavailable.
So rest assured that Actuary Man is looking out for you.
Actuary Man is a true definition of a hero.